Ross take a shot at you a couple weeks ago about a girl that you're not even with no more. And then, what is it with you and Ross that's just been going on for so long?
I spend it to you, right? Nothing else works. For him, outside of mentioning me. When things get bad.
Just seen a clip of the Wallow show where he was interviewing 50 Cent and the other little dude asked him a question. Small talk.
He's done staying silent. After 50 Cent and Gillie threw shots calling him broke, Ross clapped back hard. And whenever Ross enters the ring, things escalate fast. This isn't new beef, it's old school, but still sizzling. The Rick Ross vs. 50 Cent feud dates all the way back to 2008, when Ross claimed 50 gave him a shady look at the BET Awards. That one glare sparked years of chaos. By 2009, Ross fired the first lyrical shot with mafia music. 50 hit back instantly, dropping Officer Ricky, mocking Ross's past as a corrections officer, and dragging his name through the mud. But 50 didn't stop there, he turned the feud into a comedy show. He invented a whole character, Pimpin' Curly, and roasted Ross in a bizarre video called A Psychic. Then it got dark. 50 exposed DJ Khaled's mom's workplace and even leaked a sex tape of Ross's baby mama, with his own twisted commentary on top. This beef isn't just petty, it's personal. And now Rick Ross is done holding back.
Seen a clip of the Wallow show where he was interviewing 50 Cent and the other little dude asked him a question. Small talk. But ultimately the question that should have been asked was, you jumped out there during the beef, the West Coast versus the Canadian. And I thought Dr. Dre put you on. I thought Dr. Dre was the set. I thought you was loyal to Dr. Dre. You mean you went with the Canadian over?
Back in 2010, Rick Ross's baby mama, Lestonia, sued 50 Cent for leaking that infamous tape without her consent. By 2015, the court hit him with a $5 million fine plus $2 million more in penalties. That's a heavy price to pay for playing dirty. But even after that loss, 50 didn't slow down. In 2013, he mocked Ross online after a serious car crash, no sympathy, just straight clowning. And the feud never cooled off. They kept firing jabs in interviews, sneak dissing online, and refusing to let the beef die. By 2022, Ross shut down the idea of doing a versus battle with 50, sarcastically asking if 50 was even still relevant. Then came the next blow. 50 clowned Ross and Meek Mill's album Too Good to Be True, laughing at their 31,000 first-week sales. Ross, unbothered, brushed it off and reminded everyone they're both still getting money. Fast forward, 50 appears on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gillie and Wallow. Gillie casually brings up Ross throwing slick shade again. That's all 50 needed. He fired back, saying Ross only mentions his name when he's desperate for clout. When it's going bad, you say my name. It gets you coverage. Shots fired. Ross clapped back just as hard. He mocked 50's new land purchase in Shreveport, Louisiana, calling it cheap land, then flexed with his own 100-plus acres and invited 50 to film something on his property. Oh, and he wasn't done. He bragged about his car show pulling 15,000 people to his estate, turning his lawn into a stadium. But then Ross dragged Gillie into the mess too, just for laughing during the podcast. Gillie shot back on Instagram. What did I do? Your beef's not with me, black man. Short, sharp, and honest. And honestly, that laugh? Yeah, it was loud. But that's just 50. He roasts, people laugh. It's his signature style, and the internet eats it up. Fans sided with 50 this round. One said, that wasn't just a diss. That was a free masterclass. Another added, Ross got cooked on his own turf. This beef isn't ending. It's evolved from diss tracks to legal battles, from flexes to family shots. It's not about music anymore, it's about pride. And in their world, peace looks like weakness.
Ross take a shot at you a couple weeks ago about a girl that you're not even with no more. And then, what is it with you and Ross that's just been going on for so long?
I spend it to you, right? Nothing else works. For him, outside of mentioning me. When things get bad, he mentioned me, it gets covered further. You see TMZ is 50 Cent said this is going to be bad for Irv Gotti's career.
That $7 million lawsuit wasn't just a legal loss, it added fuel to a fire already blazing. The truth is, this beef won't die down for one simple reason: neither of them respects the other's hustle. They don't just diss each other, they dismiss each other. To them, the other's success is a joke. And in today's Instagram world, it only takes one shady post to spark an all-out war. Their fans? They love the drama. They hype it, drop memes, flood comment sections, and turn every jab into a viral moment. At this point, the feud is part of their brand. It's bigger than music. It's hip-hop history in motion. And let's be real, long-running beefs are part of the culture. But still, there are cracks where peace could sneak in. Legends like Dr. Dre have tried to calm things before. He could try again. Plus, both Ross and 50 are now bosses beyond rap, TV, liquor, business empires. All this drama? It could start looking like bad business. Maybe age will cool the fire. Maybe one massive project or money move could force them to squash it. But for now? This war is built on pride, ego, and pure disrespect, and neither side is ready to back down.
I get covered across the board. They get covered on the hip-hop blogs. It is what it is. Yeah. And you watch, because I have nothing else to say. You just see it happen periodically.
Rick Ross isn't the only one in 50's crosshairs. From Ja Rule to Kanye, even Madonna, 50 Cent has turned beef into a full-time strategy. His playbook? Use controversy to stay in the spotlight. And it works. One flop, one scandal, one misstep from a celeb, and 50 flips it into viral gold. Whether it's ruthless clapbacks or full-on roasting sessions, he keeps himself trending, even if it means burning bridges on the way. Some fans love it. They live for the unfiltered savagery. Others say he goes too far, petty, calculated, sometimes even cruel. But here's the truth: 50 Cent knows exactly what he's doing. And when it comes to Rick Ross, don't expect peace. Both have made it clear they're not settling anything. In hip-hop, beef boosts streams, headlines, and relevance. And 50's been running that formula for years. This is just another chapter in a legendary list of feuds. And neither side is throwing in the towel. So don't blink. Expect more shade. More shots. More drama. Because this saga? It's far from over. So what's your take, truth or just trolling? Let us know in the comments below, backhand index pointing down. Smash the like button, subscribe for more no-filter celeb drama. And hit the bell so you never miss a moment. Share this with your squad, because this beef? It's only getting spicier.